All right, hello, all you night readers. It is Sunday night. How are you all? Hope everybody's doing well. Karina, Wolfie, it's nice to see you here. How's everything going? I'm curious again whether you can hear me and music, and if the music is nice and soft for you. Hey, beautiful Aries and Playboy Bunny, it's great to see you all. I started a little early because I have to end by 7 o'clock again tonight, so I definitely have that hard 7 o'clock stop time. So if you want to get your questions in, now would be great. Or you can donate over at the website, www.nightreadertarot.com. Nightreadertarot.com. Nightreadertarot.com. Yep. So, all right. In the meantime, while you guys are all getting ready, getting those questions thought about, and typing them, and doing all that good stuff, I am going to give us our theme for the next 24 hours. All right, so our theme for the next 24 hours will be go deep this time. We're going deep. All right, let's see what we got. Our theme is happiness. Happiness. Everybody should be happy for the next 24 hours. Try it. You'll like it. Try it. You'll like it. That's my thought on it. How about that? So, yeah, I'm hoping everybody's doing okay. Hope things are well with everyone. All right. So keep that in mind. Our theme is happiness. I know a lot of people are kind of surprised. Hey, he's on early, 10 minutes, like 10 minutes or so. But like I said, I do have that hard stop at 7 o'clock, and I had to cut people off last night that had questions out there, and I hate to do that, but I did have to. So please feel free, send your questions. I will pick them the best I can, and we will obviously do donations first, just like everybody else, because if you paid for it, well, then you certainly don't want to go without it. And I wouldn't want you to donate money and not get a reading, of course. That would be terrible. So you can do that, like I said, over at the website, nightreadertarot.com. And you got a couple different ways. All right. Beautiful Aries says, hey, will me and G. All right, let's see. Will me and G's relationship improve within the next 2 weeks? It's been kind of up and down lately. All right, let's see what we get. Will me and G's relationship improve within the next 2 weeks? Oh, let's see. So can you guys hear music like real light in the background? Just throw a comment out there if you can. And if so, do you like it? All right, so will beautiful Aries and G's relationship get better in the next couple of weeks? Let's see. We've had quite big crowds on the live stream the past few days, which has been great. Probably since Thursday, it's really gone up. We're only about 11 subscribers away from 100 already. All right, so will me and G, will things get better? Will they get better over the next 2 weeks? Okay. There you go. All right. Oh boy. In the next 2 weeks, I'll tell you. Yeah, right now you're on an upswing. Obviously, it looks like to me. I shouldn't say obviously because it's not obvious always, but to me right now, it looks like you guys are on an upswing, and things are going okay right now. But this up and down thing that's going on is just nuts, and it'll drive you crazy. I'll tell you that. I know that much. Right now, it looks like things are going in a pretty good direction, but you don't have your eyes open to it. You feel like you're kind of, obviously tied down by the whole relationship because the way things are going right now. So you definitely have that feeling of negativity and not feeling good about the whole thing because you really don't want to see when it's good. It's really good. When it's not good to you, maybe it's not as bad as you think it is, but it could be. I mean, that's wishy-washy, isn't it? Yeah. I'm saying, it's really not as bad as you think it is, because here's you thinking about it. Here's you thinking about it in your head, in your subconscious. You're really getting, a lot of feeling of this is terrible. This is dreadful. The bad parts are dreadful. Hey, Wolf. Hey, Tosh. Hey, Kitty Cat. Nice to see you all. I'm sorry I started a little bit early because I have that hard stop at 7 o'clock again tonight. So sorry to catch you all off guard. So I see where it's, in your head, you've got this doom and gloom kind of outlook, but things are just really slow. Things are really just slow to keep moving. Keep going forward. Things aren't progressing as quickly as you would like them to, and that makes you a little anxious about it. But it's really not affecting him the same way. So, I don't see where he's being affected in the same way that you're being affected. I just see where everything has really slowed down, and I think it's all got to do with a lot of things that are happening right now. So, I think that's where you are, Aries. Definitely think that's where you are. But I think right now things are pretty okay. All right. Hey. So, what else we got going on? How are you, Diva? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I am. Again, I'm kind of hoping we have music again tonight. I've asked, but nobody's mentioned. So we are at 91 subscribers. We're 9 away from 100. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Because yesterday was exactly 4 weeks from my very first live stream. It was exactly 4 weeks ago yesterday, 28 days ago, which was really cool. And so I've been on for 4 weeks, but I did have one whole week that I was not here because of sickness and family issues. Oh, good. You can hear the music. Is it, it's not drowning anything out, is it, Kitty Cat? It's just kind of there, right? Just kind of nice in the background. I hope that's the way I worked for hours on it today. Hi, Diva Bomber. So yeah. So technically, I've really only been on for 3 weeks, and we are at 91 subscribers. So tell your friends, it'll be tomorrow. It'll be let's see, the first one I did on March the 6th. So tomorrow will be April 6th, and it'll be technically a month, but it was 4 weeks yesterday. So I'm very excited. If we can get 9 more subscribers, if we can pick up 9 more people between today and tomorrow. I picked up 4 since yesterday. Hey, Miss Sweets. Thanks for coming in. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Remember, right there, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. And please like and subscribe. All right. Some important stuff there. So type your questions. Excellent. Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate it. Finally, I just had to make sure it was right, because now that I've got it set up, I don't have to ever change it. So it's great. It's perfect. You have a question. Will there be communication and reconciliation with your Aries? And now I'm going to butcher his name. I'm just going to tell you now. I will butcher his name, not on purpose, of course, but just because it's probably difficult. But Jao, I don't know, but whatever it is, you're Aries. Will there be communication and reconciliation with him? You're Aileen the Pisces. All right. I too am an Aries. We have beautiful Aries here. We have all kinds of... Hey, Mariam. It's great to see you. Great to see you. Well, I always say see you, guys. I don't see anybody, but it's great to be here with you, and I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Let's put it that way. I'm really glad you're here with me. We do have a hard stop at 7 o'clock, so get your questions in now. I will pick them. We'll be picking them randomly. Hey, Joe. It's great to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. I know I only had a minute the other night on Tio's spot, but I know you said you were doing well and stuff. I'm kind of imagining work has taken you away from doing all this fun stuff. But I'm glad you are well. That's for sure. Definitely glad. So, and his darling. All right, we got a crowd now. It's officially a crowd. It is officially a crowd. All right, so Yahoo Diva wants to know if there's going to be communication and reconciliation with her Aries. And I would say you have to pick. You're going to need to choose. You're really going to need to choose what you want. Do you really want to go backwards to reconcile with someone who's already there and things may not have worked out already? Or do you want to, or do you want to move forward? That's where this decision is coming in. You got to pick the lesser of two evils to me. That's a lot of times when the devil comes up, that's what it means to me personally, is you're kind of picking the lesser of two evils. I see if you pick the right, the correct evil, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be celebration. It's going to be happy. It's going to be all the things that you really want. I see if you pick the incorrect thing. Hey, Tree, how are you? I see if you pick the incorrect thing, it's going to be a lot of conflict. You're going to be extremely conflicted over the choice you made. That's for sure. So then, of course, you're looking at the King of Swords, which is air and fire. Air for swords, fire for kings. And you've got someone who is extremely controlling, which is the worser. That was good, huh? That's the worst of the two evils. You know, like we said here, pick the lesser of the two evils. This is the evil. This is the bad evil. Again, this evil is going to, somebody being controlling with you all the time and stuff like that is going to cause you a lot of turmoil. It's going to cause you a lot of problems, a lot of internal and external fighting. And then it's also going to lead to heartache at the end. That's not going to be the right thing. So I'm honestly thinking that going backwards, you've got fire here. You've got an earth. You've got the earth sign. You got the fire sign here, which is your Aries. You said you were a Pisces, I believe. I'd have to look way back, Diva, but I think you said you're a Pisces. So you've got swords, which are air and air, to go with your water sign. I mean, with your own personal water sign, I would almost say, air and water, they kind of mix, right? Because you got the stormy background here. You got this big stormy background, and you get too much water, too much Pisces, right? In the air, in the swords, you get storminess, and it's not going to be happy times. So I honestly, my opinion is, will you have communication with him? Yeah, probably so. Should you have communication with him and move forward with rekindling the old relationship? Definitely not. Definitely not. That's not what I'm seeing here. All right. So that's what I got from that, Diva Bomber. I'm sorry that it probably isn't exactly what you wanted to hear. You may have wanted to go back, but I think moving on is better than moving back. Oh, look, you do. You have two choices. Exactly. That is exactly right. You have two choices. And that's where I saw your two choices right there. So make the right choice. Go forward. Move forward. Don't fall back. All right. So thank you very much, Diva. I appreciate your question. Yeah, Pisces. That's what I thought. I thought you'd said Pisces way back up in the chat somewhere. So, okay. Who else has a question? We have so many. I have a lot of people here. We definitely have a crowd. So, hey, Donata. We definitely have a lot of questions. I'm looking. Ms. Wheats Tarot says, will my longtime Virgo friend ever forgive me? Will they ever forgive you? And thank you for subscribing, by the way. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all your subscriptions. Like I had said earlier, if you weren't here, tomorrow will be the actual 1 month anniversary of the live stream. And in that 1 month, I did take a week off. So technically, it's only been 3 weeks. But we are really getting close to 100 subscribers already. So that is a good thing. I'm excited. I'm really excited because it just makes me happy. Makes me happy to get closer and closer to that. That's the first milestone. Let's put it that way. That was my first milestone. All right, Ms. Wheats. That one just keeps popping right out. So we're going to use that. Will your longtime Virgo friend ever forgive you? Well, I have to say, right now, they're upset. They feel that forgiveness is not attainable. They feel like they're not able to forgive you because of something. I haven't turned the rest of the cards over yet, but to me, the Five of Cups is showing that you cannot, or she cannot reach, or they cannot reach something. I can't say she because I don't know. But your friend cannot reach that level of forgiveness yet because of something. So let's see what that something is. Let's see, and we can maybe move on from it. So it looks like maybe you overstepped. Maybe you overstepped at some point, and um, kind of, you see the fool, and he looks before he leaps, kind of deal. That's the old saying about that. Look, he looks before he leaps, and I see that. To me, that kind of means like maybe you overstepped your bounds at one point, said something that was just not really right, that did not sit right with them. But I think you're trying to make up for it. You got the King of Wands, which is just somebody who's all passion. Look at the size of the lion head. That's all fire, right? And wands are fire. So you've got all that fire, all that passion. So you are extremely passionate about getting back to being friends with that with the Virgo. I think they've kind of gone away from you for a while. I think they've kind of gone away from you. They haven't really been interested, obviously, in doing a whole lot with you. Unfortunately, they can't do a whole lot with anybody, the way things are going right now in the world, but they've kind of lost contact with you to a bit. Because they were tired of thinking about it more. They were tired of, hey, Michelle, how are you? Over on Facebook. Michelle is a newbie. So there you go. I do not do playing cards, by the way, Michelle. But yeah, I don't see where they were. I see where they just kind of get tired of listening to maybe you trying to be reconciling with them. Sorry, I'm stumbling over words. I had other things I was thinking of there for a second. Let me throw a couple more cards out real fast and see, because it doesn't really give me a definitive ending. I'm not really getting that ending that I want there. So you've got, I mean, you kind of overstepped. You kind of did stuff that you weren't supposed to, something you shouldn't have done, that really got to them. And they're very, very slow to, hey, Brianna, they're very slow to forgive. They probably will be willing to forgive and forget at some point, but this is not the point, because you've got the Knight of Pentacles, who is extremely, extremely cautious and slow moving, and not going anywhere. And here's you, kind of left out in the cold and not feeling real good about the relationship with your friend. Now, eventually, I think your Virgo friend will come around. Okay. I definitely think she'll come around, and you guys will be friends again. I just think it's going to take a little time for her to kind of sleep on it, and that's what I got for you. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Sweets. All right. Let's see. Where's my next question? We got a ton of questions. And like I said, I do have a hard stop at 7 o'clock, so I am going to do my best to try and get them in. Michelle over on Facebook says she would like an insight into her love life, please. An insight into her love life. Okay. This is coming from Facebook. Over on Facebook, if you guys would hit it, if you're on Facebook, give me a thumbs up, and on the Night Reader Tarot Facebook page, follow me there. Or you can come over here to YouTube and follow us and subscribe on YouTube. Either way, I don't mind either way. All right. Don't forget, if you're having a good time, if you like if you like this website, if you like the live stream and stuff, then please tell your friends. Stop by. Also, make sure that hit subscribe so they can get notifications every day that I'm on. I'm here every single night, 6:00 p.m. Eastern time, and I do readings. Usually, I go till like 20 after 7ish or so. And but tonight I have a hard stop at 7. So all right. So love reading for Michelle on Facebook. All right. So I see you. I see you as a no nonsense, extremely straight to the point kind of person. That's what I see in this reading. Right off the bat, I feel like you are that kind of person. No nonsense. Don't tell you things that you don't need to know. You just want to cut to the chase. Basically just I guess maybe that's why she has the wand or the sword. I mean, because it's just cut to the chase. Chop, chop, chop. All right, so that's what I'm getting from that. I also see, that you're looking for somebody who's mature, who, doesn't have to be mature age-wise, but mature-minded. Mature-minded for sure. And somebody who's passionate, of course. You don't want to be fighting all the time. You want somebody who's passionate for you and not have all this arguing and fighting and stuff like that. That might have been in your past, but that's not what you're looking for now. You definitely don't want that going on now. Keep that in the past, somewhere else. You got the Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles, which is someone who is kind of probably somebody who is learning something new or in school for something. If you are Demetrios, if you are in school, maybe they're in school with you in some type of class with you or something like that, and you guys are learning something together. You're both grasping. You're both trying to. You're both fishing for knowledge, basically. It looks like to me, and so of course, and then whatever it is that you end up finding, you plant it, you water it, you let it grow for a little while, you work on it for a little while, and you'll end up reaping what you planted. Basically, that's the way I'm seeing it. So that's what I see. That's what I see for you, Michelle. All right. I hope. Also, all this yellow. See all this yellow here? Other than these cards, all that yellow to me is sunshine and happiness, stuff like that. So I see where, when this person comes around, when the love life kicks in, it's going to be happy. It's going to be sunny and happy, and just sunshine and rainbows. All right. Thank you. Thanks for your question, Demetrius. Okay. I have no idea what it says. I'm sorry to say, I don't know what that says. Hey, Kat. It's good to see you. I've been sitting home all day tapping cards. Yeah. Sorry, Demetrius. I don't know what that says. So, something about Giorgio, though. Playboy Bunny says, my question is for you is when will Elliot communicate, and will the conversation, and what will the conversation result to? All right. Oh, let us see. And that Tree, you asked for a general reading as well. All right. I do my best here to get these all in. All right. So I'm going to do Playboy Bunny first, then Tree, I'll do yours. Okay. We got a crowd. I love a crowd. I love a crowd when I'm sitting here all by myself. So when will Elliot communicate, and what will be the tone of the conversation, basically? That's kind of how I'm reading it, right? Yeah, I'm kind of getting it that way. Cat, it didn't matter how many times I knocked on this deck of cards, they're still sticky. They don't shuffle well, and they don't pull well. And that's the deck I've had the longest, believe it or not. All right, here we go. Hey, Kayla. Welcome, welcome. Well. So, Elliot's definitely going to communicate with you. He's definitely going to get in touch with you, whether you want him to or not. Yeah, he is going to. Excuse me, I'm going to cough for a second. Okay, so, and it's going to be a very emotional conversation. It's going to be a new conversation that you may not have been quite expecting the way that it goes, but it's going to be new, and it's going to be emotional. And unfortunately, it looks like you're not going to be you're going to kind of be losing sleep about it. You're not going to feel great about it. Kayla, yeah, if I didn't get to your question, I probably did miss it. I'm sorry. Will you be walking home? So yeah, I think the conversation is kind of going to go to a point where you're not going to be real happy with the outcome of it. As you can see, there's going to be some kind of argument or something like that after it. So it's, in here it's yes, a conversation, but not a really great conversation. However, you got the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is somebody who follows his passions. You've got the Knights are air, and of course Wands are fire. And air and fire just keep the flame going, right? So you've got the stuff to keep that passion alive even after this conversation. You just have to look at it. Yeah, you just have to get on there and look at it the right way. You have to make sure that you're that maybe the conversation wasn't as bad as you expected it to, or the conversation wasn't as bad as as you thought it was, because you just weren't looking at it correctly. Maybe that's the issue. So yeah, I definitely see where he is going to contact you. I see, at least in your head, you're not gonna think it goes really well, but he's going to feel real passionate about it. He's going to feel pretty okay about the whole conversation. Looking back at it, right? He's looking back here, and maybe you just need to look at it in a different way, and it'll be exactly what you want it to be. So, all right, that's what I got for you. I appreciate your question. Netta wanted a general reading, and then Kayla, I'll get to yours also. You guys broke down. I'm really sorry to hear that. This is not a good time or place or anything else to be breaking down. I was still kind of blown away by the Switzerland reading yesterday with Victoria, but hey, that was beyond. That freaked me out. That really freaked me out. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Playboy Bunny. Thank you for your question. So, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're getting really close to that 100 subscribers mark. Really close. We're getting so close. What are we up to? 92. Up to 92 subscribers. We need 8 more. Tell your friends. If you like the webpage, if you like the live stream, if you like the webpage as well, which I should throw up there again real quick while I'm shuffling, nightreadertarot.com. Let us know. Tell your friends, subscribe, donate, anything you can. Anything you can do to keep our live streams going. I enjoy doing this every single night, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying being here every night, because a lot of you are here every single night with me, which is great. I absolutely love the support, and I enjoy the company. I'm definitely enjoying the company. So thank you all. All right. Netta, Tree, you are looking for your general reading, and this is it. And it's not bad, I must say. You got lots and lots of money cards here, huh? You got the King of Pentacles, which again, the Kings are fire, but Pentacles are earth. So you've got earth, no wind, sorry. Or else you'd have, obviously, earth, wind, and fire. And we could have broke out into a song and some great soul music. It would have been wonderful. Okay. Anyhow. So you've got somebody who is financially secure and somebody who is looking to continue having a good life that is either in your life now or wants to come into your life. You have that fresh start. You have that fresh Ace of Pentacles start. Which, of course, is the beginnings of financial reward. But it also gives you a clarity. It also gives you a clarity and a purpose, right? And you have the Seven of Pentacles, and you just add all these Pentacles together. And the Seven of Pentacles, of course, shows different deck, obviously, but it's same card as the other one. It shows that you are, you're working hard to do to sow your seeds right now, to plant your seeds and plant your yourself, and then you're gonna do really well when that harvest comes in. Does that make sense to you? I hope that makes sense. It made sense in my head. Definitely made sense in my head. You're even keeled. You're very secure. You're very, what am I seeing from it? Yeah, balance is always there, always balance with justice, but you're fair. You're very fair with other people. You give people the benefits of the doubt, and unfortunately, a lot of times that ends up backfiring, and they kind of walk all over you. But yeah, you try all the time. But then you have the Star. You've got the Star card, and the Star is hope. It's just plain old hope. You've got you're grounded, and you've got a firm grip on the ground and your emotions, basically. So you've got your emotions going, you got emotions flowing, you're stable, and there's hope. There's always going to be hope. So keep that in mind. Again, every time I do a reading for you, I get a feeling that you're going to be moving something somewhere, either school or just school or job. But yeah, remember there's hope. And whatever you're going to do, it's going to turn out to be good for you. All right. So that's what I got from that. Thanks, G, for your question. All right, let's see. Let's see it. Kayla, are you going to be walking home? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. You have all the kids in the car too? Oh, good, darling. I think I did do your reading already. Much earlier. Oh no, I didn't. Nope, I didn't. If that's your question, that I definitely did not do that reading. I would have known. That I would have known. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, so I'll get to your question then after I do Kayla's question. I'm sorry, I was trying to look back at some of the stuff going on. That's why I have music in the background so that you guys don't get too bored. Is Kayla walking home? Good, Tree. I hope you do decide about a school because that'll be important for you. That would definitely be important. Well, it looks like somebody's going to come help you. Looks like somebody's coming to help. Hopefully you called somebody and they're coming to help. Because it looks like they're coming. And again, it looks like somebody who is going to be fair priced when they have to come and help you with your car. They're going to be fair priced. They're not going to try to rip you off. Nothing like that. It's going to be somebody who is, it'll probably be a young guy. A young guy comes out and helps you with the car, and then he just kind of gives you the old, whatever his basic rate is, and he's not going to charge you some crazy amount. You'll be a little. You're on the defensive right now, of course, because you're perturbed that the car broke down. I would be too. I would definitely be too. So yeah, I would definitely be perturbed because my car broke down. So you put a little bit of a wall up around yourself, and you feel like you've been beaten down a little bit because of the car, but you're not. You're not really. Because there you are, the Empress. Abundance and nurturing and taking care of the kids. I hope the kids aren't in the car with you, because that stinks. Breaking down with kids in the car. I've had that happen. It's terrible. So I hope not. But I definitely see where somebody's coming to help. Maybe you probably called somebody and stuff. So I don't think you'll be walking home. I think somebody will be coming for you. And it's somebody that you either called, like a tow truck, or if you called somebody to, like somebody you know or a family member or something like that to help you, then they'll call a tow truck with you. And you'll go from there. So, yeah, you'll be okay. You'll do all right. That is for sure. You'll do okay. But you won't have to walk. I don't think so. I don't see walking going on. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Kayla. All right. Darling, the question is, let me take a look and make sure I got this one right, because this was, how can I better my femininity? I've been asking that for years. And darn it, nobody's ever been able to give me a straight answer. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out for you. Because it didn't work out for me. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, let's see. How can you better your femininity as a female? I'm going to ask you a question, and I don't want you to take offense by it, and I don't want you to, I don't mean anything by it, but tell me this. Are you a man or a woman? There it is. I just came right out and said it, right? Tash says I should paint my toenails pink. It works for her. Okay. You know what? I did not ask that, obviously, in any way that would be derogatory at all. I didn't know. And I thought maybe if someone was trying to transition from one to the other, then you would also want to maybe know that answer. That might be something you also wanted to know. So, all right. But I definitely did not want to anybody. I didn't want to offend anything. I didn't want anybody to get upset. Not come back anymore because I said something that seemed like it was off color or something. I just want to make sure I read the correct way for you. And I wanted to give you a good reading, not a reading that was completely out in the field. So that was definitely not my intention for the question. But thank you for answering. I do appreciate it. So you've got the Emperor. The Emperor is structure and stability. That's right where the Emperor stands. He's holding on to the earth. He's got kind of the earth or something, some type of an orb in his hand, which to me, I'm not getting anything from that towards your question specifically. I'm not getting anything towards that. I'm not getting anything with the Emperor towards that question. I see where he's extremely stern looking, and I see where he's looking straight at us. He is really looking at us like, okay. Are you thinking that just because I'm wearing a dress, I'm trying to be feminine? That's what he says. Because underneath I got armor on. I've got all my armor on, and then I decided I'm going to wear a dress because it goes along with my feminine side. So, and I see, and then you've got the High Priestess, of course, which is a smart woman who is, a very smart woman who is intellectual and also has a lot of a lot of subconscious thought. Because you can see all the moon symbolism in there and stuff like that. You've got a lot of subconscious thought. So, what I'm thinking is subconsciously, you're not thinking that you're as feminine as you should be. But I don't see that. I see you have all kinds of support with friends. I see you have all kinds of support with other people. A lot of stuff here is going with you are very feminine at this point. How can you become more? I don't see anything in here that's telling me how you would become more feminine, other than some type of through modification surgery, basically. Here's the Hierophant, and that's like an institution. It could be a hospital or something like that. I don't really see anything that says that you are not, that people don't see you as a very feminine person. Let your don't you're again, your subconscious here is kind of telling you that that's how you're perceived, or that's how you feel, but that's not really how it is. How it really is you could have a great time. You could have everything you want here, if you just spend the time doing, sowing those seeds. But other than doing some type of body modification, I mean, I don't see anything really any different. I honestly don't see where you need to change a single thing. I think you're just right how you should be right now, and perfect just the way it is. That's what I got for you, darling. All right, Kayla, I hope you're not walking. All right, who else had questions? Because I am so far off the chat here. I can't keep up. It's way up there. So, I'm glad you came back. I am glad you came back, is darling. Oh, that's okay, Kat. Don't worry about that. It's just the way it is, right? You got 5 kids and a crop in the field. So, again, like I said last night, what do you need another 13 or 14 kids for? All those crazy kids. Can we answer that question? This question? Yes, I did. I'm looking. I don't see. I'm looking for questions. I don't see. I'm way back. I don't know. If you asked a question and you didn't get it answered, type it again. That's all I can say. I don't want you to slow down. I just need the questions like right at the end of the reading that I'm doing. That's the tough part, right? As I'm finishing up one, that's when I need to see the next one. But that's all right. You do a great job. Tosh and Wolf and Kat are my moderators, and they do incredible jobs. No, Tosh is not my wife. Tosh is Wolf's wife. Tosh and Wolf are husband and wife. Our wives. Our husband and wife. My wife is Kelly. Yeah. If you ever saw her in here, she was here on my birthday, and she was here a couple of days ago. She is the rock of this whole live stream. She keeps things going. She keeps me on the move with stuff, so it's great. That's funny though. Thank you. Thanks. Hello, Kiss Hamza. Oh, KLS. I see it now. No, it was bigger. I'm old and blind, so I have to look through my bifocals to see that. All right, so KLS, how are you over on Facebook? I hope all is well. And hope things are good over there. If you have a question, type it in, please. I'm thrilled to have your questions. Also, if you could hit the thumbs up for me, and over on Facebook, you can click on follow under the Night Reader Tarot Facebook page. All right. So if you guys could do that, that's great. Throw some questions out there. And we'll continue. I'm trying to see what time it is here. It's quarter to 7. So we've got about 15 minutes. Because again, I do have a hard stop tonight at 7 o'clock. So get your questions in now. And if you, if you definitely want your question answered, there's always a donation through the website. The website is nightreadertarot.com. Nightreadertarot.com. Yep. Nightreadertarot.com. And you can donate there. Or you can type your questions in, and I will do my very best to get to it. Thanks, Wolf. We'll do like that TV show, Wife Swap. You're from Morocco. Wow. Or is that Morocco? And I don't know where that is. Because I know where Morocco is, but I don't know where Morocco is. Where is that? Oh, you know what it is? Brianna, it's because Tasha usually goes onto Facebook and she moderates over there for me, and then Wolf moderates here on YouTube for me most of the time. So this way they can kind of double team for me. Okay. Morocco. That's what I thought too. I thought Morocco. France. Okay. That's right. We are the big tarot family here. I swear to that one, that's for sure. Hi. So if you guys have a question, please type it in. Now is your chance. Again, if you typed a question earlier and I did not get to it, type it again, because I will. There's so much chat going on, obviously, that I didn't see it. So, oh, okay. You play Minecraft? I like Minecraft. Well, technically I don't, but I like video games. So I know Minecraft. I should say that. I feel like I can't see some of the chat. I can't either, Brianna. It's so fast. It's moving so quick. And then it's gone. A May forecast? I can do a May forecast. Maybe. Uh-huh. All right. May is going to be very sleepy. We're going to still have a lot of time to ourselves where we are just kind of tired of this whole thing going on in the world. Oh yeah, I got lots of people. I have Kayla Hamza from Facebook, and right now I've got you guys. I had all kinds of people here. his darling was here. I had who else do we have? I had Kayla. I had Tree. I had Kat's still here. She's just kind of hanging out and listening because she's got lots of stuff to do because it's like dinner and bedtime. And yeah, I got a lot of people, so got lots of people. That's for sure. We've had a lot throughout the night, and we're getting up there in subscribers. We're at 92 subscribers, which is great. 8 more. I'd love to have 8 more before tomorrow, so tell your friends. Now is the time. I had Kayla. I had Kitty Cat. I had Miss Tweets. I had Demetrius. Lots of people, Brianna. We had a ton of people here. See you later, Tree. Have a great night. I can do that. It's amazing. All right, so here's your May reading. Maybe. Let's see. What do you got going for May? All right. May says, Mayday. We just barely got into April. What's today? The 5th? Yeah, Kitty Cat wants to know what's going on in April. All right. So I'll do May for Brianna, and then I will do Kitty Cat's April reading, and then most likely I am going to be done because let's give me 10 minutes. 5 minutes of reading, I think, should be good. So I still think we're going to be sick and tired of just laying around and not doing much of anything. Still in May. I think you're going to want to hold on to what money you have. You're going to need to kind of hoard away everything you get. You're going to need to hoard away money and still toilet paper and food. Food is getting more and more scarce all the time, and you're going to have to choose. You're going to choose all the things you want. You're going to choose over, wants over needs. Do you need it or do you want it? And when you decide that you need it, you'll get it. When you decide you want it, you'll have to push it away for now. And those are your decisions right there. Needs versus wants. And unfortunately, that's the way it's going to be. But you're a no nonsense person. You are that. Again, you're the one that kind of cuts through all the garbage. You're the one that doesn't need to take anything from anybody. You just cut through all the garbage. So you'll make that tough decision. You know what's important that you need, and you know what's not important that can wait until things die down a little bit. And then you'll be interested in learning more things. You'll be more creative, more inspired by your little fish friend there in the cup. It's your little emotional fish friend. Your emotional fish. What do they call it? I can't think now. Oh, and it was such a good joke. He's your emotional fish. He can go on planes and stuff with you. He's your emotional support fish. That's it. That's the one. He's your emotional support fish. So keep that in mind. But for May, it still looks like things are going the same way. It's just going to be more holding on to more and more things you have and deciding between the wants and the needs. All right, Brianna, that is what I got for you. Yeah, that's it. See, he's your emotional support fish. Wait till you go over to T.O. and tell him you're getting one. You're going out to the pet store to get an emotional support fish. There you go. All right, don't forget, real quick, I'm going to do Kitty Cat's question. She wants to know what a general reading for April. So I will definitely do that for her. gladly. And then I am going to hit the road. And so upon hitting the road, I've been saying, kind of talking about this every night, that remember all those essential workers that are out there. Think about all the doctors and the nurses and the people who have to clean up after all, in the hospitals and stuff like that. Think of your emergency workers, your police and fire and emergency services, first aid. That sounds good, Brianna. I won't be there, but that's okay. So thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So, but think of them. Also, think of the poor people who work in the grocery store. And when you go to the grocery store and you have all that stuff and everything, maybe give them a little shout out and say, hey, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for being there for us. And, thank you for doing the great job that you did for us, because they're really in the line of fire, and that's not easy. That is definitely not easy. All right. So keep that in mind when you're out there and things are going on. All right. Okay. So let's get to our last question. Kitty Cat wants to know what is going on for April. For April. What's going on for April? Let us see. Let us see. One quick second. And thank you very much for the person who donated. I do appreciate that. I definitely appreciate it. All right. So let's see. What do we have going on for April? Yep. Last question. Kitty Cat gets it. Kitty Cat, I am also going to I'm going to make you a moderator as well. I know you're here just about every single night, and I know you've been doing your part to help out and stuff. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the help. Tosh and Wolf and Kat are incredible at the job they're doing as moderators, especially keeping the chat moving and stuff, and keeping me abreast with questions, because it's not easy. I can't read the chat. I can't keep up with chat. You hear like all that downtime and stuff, and that's me trying to figure out what in the world have people been saying about me for the past 20 minutes, because I missed half that chat, but it doesn't matter. All right, April looks like it's going to be good for you. It looks like it's going to be good for you. It looks like you're going to kind of move away from something that's been bad, something that hasn't been going so good for you. You're going to move away from. You'll move away from it, and that'll be a good thing for you, because you won't continue to lose sleep over it. It won't be something that you constantly are losing sleep over, because right now you may not be literally losing sleep over this, but you are away from it, and you're just upset about stuff, and a good thing, and things have made it so that you're not really feeling it. You're not feeling the whole thing. You're not feeling life right now. So I would be willing to say that you're going to move away from something, and there's no going back either at that point. There really is no going back. As you can see, all the cups are lined up. They're all making a wall right there, and there is no going back. You're moving forward because you're moving off to the right here, and so you're moving toward the future, and the future is definitely getting brighter. Your future's so bright you got to wear shades. Yes. Almost everything I say I could make a musical reference to, I know. But it's really good. You've got the Queen of Wands, who is confident and focused and happy and wants to really grab life by the horns kind of thing. And you've got the huge sun with the lion. So you've got the fire sign because of the wand, and that's passion for you. You've got happy newness coming in with the sunflower. It really looks like April is going to be a turning point for you. You're going to turn around something that you're not real thrilled about, but it's something you weren't thrilled about in the past. It's going to turn around for you. It's going to go from being bad in the past to turning around. Woo, just like that. Just like fish, like her emotional support fish. And you're going to work extremely well and make the money that you've been looking to make. You're going to be able to make enough money to continue to keep yourself going through all this crisis, through all the issues that are happening in the world. So, you definitely are going to want to. You're definitely going to want to work hard, really work hard, like you've been working, and you will. You'll do well. You'll do well for the month of April. All right. So, kitty cat, that's it. That's the story. All right. And nope, cat, you're not going any crazier. Wrong cat. This is kitty cat, not mystic cat. Buy more toilet paper. That's right. I asked Mystic Cat last night, when are they going to start printing dead presidents on the toilet paper? Because I sent out like 20 sheets of toilet paper to my bill collectors. That's how much it's worth to me right about now. So, all right. So that was our last question. I am skedaddling out of here, and I will be back tomorrow night. All right, tomorrow night I'll be here 6 o'clock again. I probably won't start early. Not that early, at least like I did tonight. Tonight I started probably about 1:15, which was great because I knew that we had to stop early. So I figured I'd give you guys a little extra time. All right, so you all have a good night. Thank you very much for all your help and all your support and being here. And that's it. I can't think of anything else. Thank you all. All right. Good night.